G'day everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We're about to leave the House of Hope after, I guess, tearing through the entire place. Raphael is dead. Thank God for that. We have a few things to read though, so stuff from Corilla and I think Raphael himself. So let's get started with that because I have a feeling I could forget about all of that if I don't do it straight away. And also, actually, one more thing that I do need to just remember to do is just to pump the audio up a little bit more. Hang on. Yes, here we go. I think we had it at 75 for the music before. Yeah, the battle soundtrack for the previous fight was epic, but a little loud, I have to say. So, let's have a read. Report for Raphael. Report for Raphael. Somehow, word that the Orphic Hammer is in the House of Hope has gotten out and is circulating on the gate's information black market. I have two suspects for this. First, Gortash, who of course knows many of the house's secrets, and second, that diabolist for hire, Helsik, who I think helped Gortash burgle the Crown of Casas and might have learned about the hammer from him. If I had to guess, I'd wager it was Helsik, simply because if she has something that's worth money, she'll find a way to sell it. And selling away to free Orpheus could come with a high price tag. Corilla. Well, she wasn't wrong about that. Although, she didn't really have too many suspects. I thought there would be more. So, let's just check in on Raphael. Hang on. Where is he? Ah, here. Oh, so he's transformed back into his usual self after dying. Raphael's Diary, Chapter 1. A chapter from a diary penned in Raphael's sybaritic hand. While I have, over many a sumptuous season, cast the net of my contractual predilections both far and wide, never have I been so attracted to mortals as I am to those infested by the tadpole. These particular fish find themselves splashing towards their doom, toward a steel hook unblemished by bait. How they resist the current, how inexorable its whelm, its tug, its dark undertow. At the other end of the fishing pole, the illithid, how their tentacles must quiver like cooled jelly at the prospect of more catches. More and more each day along the troubled riverbank. This process has a name I sample now aloud to savor its taste. Ceramorphosis. Ceramorphosis. I shall make crafty use of this development, for with the hook glinting and death so close, what could loom larger in the stricken fish's mind than the prospect of rescue? Raphael's Diary, Chapter 2. A chapter from a diary penned in Raphael's steady, imperious scroll. Last night I dreamt of a river. Waist deep I waded in it. Rusted hooks curled up from the water like the snaggled teeth of something ancient and deceased, and submerged. The moon over the water cracked and fire flew out of the stubby wings of gormless, insanely chirping chicks. They transformed into wriggling oblongs like sperm, yet by the time they hit the water they were fish with scales of orange and gold. There came a rushing sound, the dark water ablaze as its fish were matches and the river a snake of oil. Approaching me out of the flames came the tadpole infested. There was one among them who spoke for the rest. They gestured to the melting hooks, suddenly glanced my way, and in their face I saw they had the best of me. In waking, my courage has firmed. I progress my plans for the tadpole even now. I am Raphael. I am not easily bested. Chapter 3. The final chapter from a diary penned in Raphael's hand. Here and there, his composed hand stiffens and moves erratically, as if he were by times seized by emotion both powerful and unexpected. The plot thickens, goes the aphorism, entirely inadequate. The plot mutates. It fluctuates. I have conceived no less than 13 variations by which I might seize the crown of Cassus, yet in the tumult of this eternally flowing river of schemes, I, the most careful of fishermen, finds his catch elusive and difficult to wrangle, even in cooperation such ambiguity and delicious surprise. But the hook has snagged. The doom of Ceramorphosis has abated, yet they could not predict. Could they? Could they? That in leaving behind the river they have in fact welcomed the fishbowl. I am the master here, a prince of bargains cloaked in cunning like scarlet satin, all that hidden under sublimely obvious truths that cannot be discounted. So the fisherman reels. The tadpole are my catch. Struggle as they might, writhe as they wish, flop and squirm and thresh with every ounce of strength, no matter. By all the reeking flames of hell, I will not be denied. Well, we just denied you, my friend. Alright, time to leave. I don't know if we'll ever come back here, and I really don't know if we would ever have had the chance to actually get Hope to, you know, travel with us, but I'm prepared to just live with the consequences of some of the responses that I chose towards the end of the previous episode, so yeah. And plus, I'm having trouble as it is to, you know, give everyone a bit of a go.
Way into the devil's lair, risk mind, limb, and freedom, all to steal the Orphic hammer. I hope your ambitions end there. I have already told you that the Githyanki prince only wants to see you dead. But it seems you still do not trust me.
Open the prism. I trust Gith's heir over a wretched geek.
No. His domination is what keeps you free. You know this already. Still, you would test our alliance. You are falling into the same trap as the Chosen. Their distrust of one another is their undoing. We must not make the same mistake. We must work together.
Be that as it may, Orpheus deserves to be free.
And what then? When he wakens from his incarceration, what do you think he will make of you? The one who bears the spawn his very nature bends him to revile? And even if you survived him, what of the Elder Brain? Without the protection I leverage for you, you would be enthralled in an instant.
So my thought is that we free Orpheus and he would still be able to extend his power to us, because we will prove powerful allies to him, right? And, you know, it'd be a bit of a deal, right, where he keeps us around at least until the Elder Brain is defeated. I'll find another way to survive, one that doesn't involve abusing a Githyanki.
Careful. You will make a mind flayer laugh. You may think yourself ingenious for having slain a devil, but you have merely ironed out a wrinkle. The Elder Brain will not be such an easy foe. It is time we resume our journey to find it.
Okay, so that's very interesting because...
Heavy. Best to make camp.
Nice, got inspiration. I do like that. We do need to perhaps maybe have a rest and speak to Lae'zel about what's happened. And I figure maybe we should just do that right away. But yeah, there's a few things that I want to try and hopefully get done here in the lower city. before we even sort of continue with the freeing of Orpheus. So how do we even get access to the astral prism anyway? I mean, I'm not entirely clear on that. Suppose we should check in with everyone.
Ah, damn it! To end a devil in the hells is to end him for true! Boor was hoping to make a hobby of killing Raphael over and over again.
I wonder if I should go with Minsk for a little bit. I do quite like what he has to offer. Although I have seen quite a lot of advice to respec him as a different like class and subclass. So I might take a look at that before, you know, we proceed further. I just need to reread everything, so maybe I might leave him alone for the time being. Jaheira?
To slay a devil in his domain is to end him entire. Or it should be. I am still primed to hear some slimy final rhyme from beyond the grave.
Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure if we have ended Raphael, you know, completely. Although Hope seems to have the confidence that she would actually just stay in the House of Hope, which would suggest that, you know, there's no danger of Raphael coming back to imprison her once more.
That's the last of Raphael. I'll be glad to no longer have to suffer his smug face.
You and me both. Alright, let's keep going. Will?
One on my mind. Raphael's good and gone. Feels damn good too. Now, if only I could get rid of the other devil in my life.
Raphael is no more. I shall not shed any tears.
The hammer is ours. The devil is snuffed out. Our power is undeniable.
I mean, Lae'zel did a lot of heavy lifting in a lot of the fights that we just had, so I'm glad to have her back, to be honest. Karlak?
Hey, soldier.
Okay, she has no comments about the whole Raphael thing. Gale?
No amount of contracts will save Raphael from the fate we forced upon him. A devil well slain, if I say so myself.
So speaking of contracts, we did find Mole's contract, right? So surely that has some kind of significance, and I was thinking maybe we want to try and seek out Mole once more by going back to the guild.
Defeating a devil in his own home feels very, very good, actually.
Glad you approve, Astarion. Anyway, so let's have a sleep, and yeah, well, let's see if anything happens. Yeah, a lot of the nights seem to be very uneventful these days. Not a lot of stuff happens. Okay, so I think I'll continue with the party members that I have currently. Before we leave, though, might not be a bad idea just to get the feast done with Shadowheart.
What path lies before me?
Blackest will be done.
So, hang on. Would it be better if I bring Shadowheart this way?
All right.
Maybe.
What now?
Because the majority of our party's around here.
No time to waste.
We'll bring Ursa in as well.
I wonder what the next move is.
Yeah. I guess it doesn't apply for these guys because they're behind the wall. Alright, so
And these things
let's head out and in fact, I do want to try to get to the sewers. I'm just not entirely sure which part of the sewers would be best to try and get to where we want quickly. Or perhaps maybe I can go to simply Basilisk Gate.
Were infected with tadpoles, and the Elder Brain triggered their transformation. But was it deliberate or accidental?
Wasn't deliberate or accidental. What do they even mean by that? Okay, well, did not expect that we would be fighting immediately, but here we are.
One can't always be.
And we haven't exactly prepared for all of the combat. Make things a little bit tougher. Yeah, so there's been various folks tadpoled. I'm not sure if these are actual citizens that we've seen, or if they've just appeared, you know? Not having Longstrider is horrible, actually.
I won't give in.
It's not doing us any favors. Is it a decent idea to use Longstrider and just prepare a few people with Longstrider? I don't know, seems like a bit of a waste. Though I can't move blue. Let's take our attacks. I think that's better. Ooh. Ooh. Is there anything special about these guys? Not exactly. Okay.
Swift and lethal.
Yeah, I should be able to reach. I'll do that, because I'll have like 3 attacks, and I could kill this one. That's the only reason why I want to do that. Well, maybe I can't. It's too distracting. Decent. I could take Action Surge, but I think it's not worth using right this moment. Indomitable. Yes. Oh man, these civilians. No. So I'm guessing there is going to be a lot of issues with Mind Flayers now. Yeah, so a lot of us have been surprised, and that's
I am fury.
really
Death.
setting us back. I'm gonna use this up, to be honest. It's, you may as well. It's goad.
Swords Swords meet sorcery.
Guys, what the hell are you doing? Come on, there's stuff happening here.
Striking distance.
No choice but to keep going. Another step forward.
Let's go. Let's do Cull, please.
Free. We must discover where it is hidden before that happens.
So are we on a timer of some sort, or...? Yeah, I don't suppose any of the Mind Flayers actually have stuff to take. Let's do a quick save, and I do want to make my way back into the sewers, obviously. Actually, sorry, before we even continue, we should do the rest of our prep here, because that's what we missed out on doing. Do we want to do a short rest? Try to recover, like, the dyes and stuff. I don't know. Who needs it? Gale. Gale's not standing in the right spot.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Alright, good stuff. And Gale,
Yes?
we do need mage armor on you. And what else do we need? We need that.
Indolence breeds madness.
What's next, I wonder?
I think we're looking good.
No one's stopped me yet.
Speak with animals.
Look where's...
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
So I feel like we're going to be dealing with a lot more of those sort of messy situations where, we've potentially got civilians in harm's way, and we may need to try and save them.
Dull moment. Need to find a way forward.
Oh, why did I even do that? Sorry. Yeah, I got a little bit twitchy there. No, we actually need to go back up and through the other way. Sorry guys. Might be easier if I just go back to Basilisk Gate and do that again.
of nothing.
Yeah, getting a little confused. So yeah, we just need to go up here and into the guild hall, and if I remember correctly, Mole is sort of like in a corner in the guild hall somewhere. So I just want to have a chat with her to see, you know, what her take is on what's happened with Raphael.
What to do?
Ready to do some business?
I found the contract you signed with Raphael, Mole. Do you want it?
Give me that! Can't have this floating around loose. I thought I was meant to be the thief.
Is this how you survive the Shadowlands? A deal with Raphael?
So what if it is? Choosing the right allies is just common sense. You wouldn't have made it this far on your own. Big Raph doesn't own me. He's just giving me the tools to keep myself alive and to take what I want. As for what that is, well, you didn't think I planned to stop at running the Fetcher's brats, did you?
This'll end badly, Mole. Everyone who takes the devil's deal thinks they'll be in control.
You should know by now that I'm not everyone. If Raphael doesn't know that yet, he'll learn.
Do I? But that would put her in harm's way, right? Like, is this really a good idea? I mean, we need all of the allies that we can get, right? But... or maybe she'll bring, you know, not just herself, but like... I don't know. Like, maybe there's another way she can contribute. Let's just do it. Show me what you're capable of. There's a fight for the city's survival coming. Can I count on your help?
I wouldn't miss it for the world. Baldur's Gate is home now, and the brats are my family. Nobody messes with my family.
Nice. Okay. Cool. So another ally added to the mix. Mole. Yep. And free Orpheus. So we should wait for our next opportunity to enter the Astral Prism and free Orpheus. We retrieve the Orphic Hammer. We should bring it to Voss, who's waiting for us in the Undercity. Definitely want to do that, but I sort of want to go... well, should we be exploring the rest of Baldur's Gate Lower City now that we know that there are Mind Flayers about? Maybe we better clear the entire city of Mind Flayers or something. Basilisk Gate once more. I just want to be above ground initially, because I'm sort of trying to seriously look for Thrumbo now. And I'm just trying to remember all the clues, but something about a staircase and some sand, right? Oh, there's the matter with Dribbles the Clown. I really don't know if I'm gonna be able to find all of his body parts, guys. I feel like perhaps maybe I may have, you know, I may have missed parts of it somewhere. Mr. Carrion's servant. Thrumbo was looking for an abandoned house for them to hide in. Thrumbo told him that wardrobes are good hiding places. Thrumbo's meeting point for them was down the stairs across the sand. We found... yeah, okay. I think this was the main thing that I was sort of fixating on. Down the stairs across the sand. So... how many, like, beachy areas would there be here in the lower city? There's this, down the stairs across the sands. We've been there, we didn't see anything. I don't think this is considered to be sand over here, and I don't see the stairs in question. These are dock areas. Also, what's the deal with all of the jars with the Mystic Carrions, like, stuff in it? Like livers and whatever. What the... Bit of a sliver of something going on there. Huh. Counting house. So I don't see any stairs around here. This is a little bit of sand. Then there's this place, Old Gallows place, which... So there was a little bit of sand here. And I think we did sort of come to this place and, you know, look around, but there was only like a little bit of treasure there. I don't see the stairs, so maybe that's, I mean, not the right place. Is this considered to be, like, sand? I can't remember if it is. I know these are, like, docks, though. And there are various staircases here. Maybe this is the spot? Maybe I should go there and just have a look around. I feel like we've seen everything in this area, potentially, but... maybe I missed something. Yeah, and I remember we did have a big fight here with some Sahuagin. Sahuagin? Yeah. I haven't seen any mind flayers. Anyone transforming into mind flayers.
I remember you. You were here when those Sahuagin attacked. Thank you.
Property of Vonane. Do not disturb.
So pathway up here. Oh, I think we've been through here before. Baron's Coop. Door's shut though. Maybe we haven't been here. To One Eye. Dear One Eye, I don't know who you are, but I know you've a friend in common. A dear friend who I haven't heard from in a while. The last time we spoke, she said was meeting you, and she hasn't been seen since. I'm not trying to accuse you of anything, but I am worried. If you know anything about her whereabouts, please come and find me. Be at the Water Queen's house. Hang on. We also know that they were, or Thrumbo was trying to look for an abandoned house, right? So is this could be maybe what we're looking for? I just need to be a little bit careful here because people are not too happy with us maybe entering into this house. I'm just trying to see if there's a different way in. Though it doesn't look like there's any way to get in from the top of the house. Maybe what I'll do is I'll have a chat with these guys just from this side to get them to face
Certainly a lot nicer here.
a different way.
Next time, I might suggest...
Hopefully they stay facing that way. Yeah, good.
Don't want to draw any attention.
I'm just waiting until people face away so that we can trespass in peace. Let me trespass in peace. Well, let's maybe close the door behind us.
That's good.
Don't need the flaming fist coming, like barreling down on us. What's going on in here? I don't see too much going on.
I don't need any attention right now.
Leave me be.
Oh,
What are you doing in here?
The man's stench is unmistakable. Death, decay, despair. This must be Thrumbo, the runaway mystic carrion was so eager for you to retrieve.
This is my spot. Go on, find your own.
I came to find you. Mystic Carrion was very keen that I bring you home.
Mystic Carrion? You're working for him? Oh no. No. I knew he wouldn't let us leave in peace. You don't have to help him. He's the one you should be after, not me.
How'd you end up working for the Mystic Carrion?
Not by choice. Me and my friends, we were beggars. Used to sleep down near the docks when the Fists were on patrol. Carrion found us down there. He murdered us. Made us like this. Monsters. Fit for gutting and grinding and desecrating the dead. He constantly abuses us. Makes us do the worst things you can imagine. There used to be 5 of us. My friend Talus, he couldn't take it anymore. One day, I saw him drive a coffin nail right through Carrion's skull. Then another, and another. We thought he had done it. Freed us all. Then when dawn came, Talus seized up suddenly like something had got a grip of him. We ran to help, but he just exploded. I got so much blood and pulp in my eyes.
Ooh.
When I look back, Carrion was just stood there, completely unharmed.
Do you know how Carrion brought himself back?
If I knew that, I'd have tried to kill him myself. I know this is gonna sound strange, but I've been watching him, trying to figure it out, and I think he's a mummy lord.
And Mummy Lord is...
It's an ancient, evil being who refused to die, who cannot die. I used to hear about them in stories, and I can't think of another explanation. After Talus died, Carrion blindfolded me and took me into a strange place. A foul and ancient place. Somewhere the living wouldn't dare to tread. Down there, he showed me a jar. Said it contained the secret to eternal life. And if I behaved, he would share it with me. I think it was his heart. I'm not stupid. I know what he did to my friend. Gods, how I'd love to smash that bastard jar. That's how you kill mummy lords, you know.
I'll find and destroy the jar. Where should I start?
I'm not sure, but in the house, beneath Carrion's salon, there's a chamber. He never lets anyone down there, so it must be hiding something important. Perhaps it's there. But be careful if you return to Carrion. He'll know you spoke to me. Make sure he doesn't see or smell you. He'll turn you into one of us, and he'll know I sent you. I don't want to die like Talus did. I want to live. Well, you know what I mean.
Okay.
No matter. This is still the safest place to hide. It's just bad luck I was discovered. I must be patient. My brothers need me.
Is he going to just, like, go back into the wardrobe? No. Okay. End Mr. Carrion's immortality. We found one of Mr. Carrion's canopic jars. It's radiating with necromantic energy, but it's not his heart. We found the ancient lair that Mr. Carrion wrote about. We should look for clues about where his heart might be. So, hang on. Didn't he say that it was, like, below, like, his residence? I think that was my read on it. But then how do we get in there?
You came back. Please, tell me you found a way to destroy Mystic Carrion.
Carrion made other jars. Any idea what I should do with them?
You should destroy them. Get rid of every rotten part of him. Be careful though. He'll know you did it, and he'll be really angry.
Okay, assuming that if we fight him, we're not going to defeat him. We might need to just, you know, find these jars first and then, I guess deal with him. I feel like maybe even destroying the jars themselves won't completely resolve the issue, right?
Never wanted the easy path.
Oh, please.
Maybe a few dead cats.
All's well that ends.
Ah,
Not as
of course,
bad as it could
I've
have.
left everyone behind.
An entire edition dedicated to one lord, dead or no, is a bit too much. Bet Gortash the state is paying
Still no more mind flayers to deal with, so I guess that's a plus.
There's magic here, but it's of a rancid, impure form. Nothing like the true weave at all.
This is why I appreciate a sharp blade to a ball
Strange tidings. Strange indeed.
Okay, so there is a section of the mansion which, oh, okay, is accessible here from a ladder. Maybe a ladder up above? we not been in here before? I guess we haven't. My bad. I may have gotten distracted with actually speaking to the Mystic Carrion and didn't come back.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. With a flick of the wrist.
Come on, let's go. Okay, I just want to wait until we don't have any more eyes around here. I don't know if, yeah, does patrol around this area. So we'll wait a little bit more. We could end up having a fight with all of the ghouls here if things go south. Another quick save.
Softer than a whisper.
Oh, it came back. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, this sort of looks a little bit familiar.
Breathe deep.
That smell. These corpses aren't the freshest.
Still breathing, despite everything. With haste. Can't risk being in open view.
Okay.
You carry strain.
Don't suppose we'll find parts of Thrumbo in here. Sorry, not Thrumbo. Dribbles, rather. But anyway, most important thing is this, and I feel like maybe we came through here, but then I may have ignored this completely. So let's make our way down. Yeah. Good. I suppose I should bring everyone in.
Maybe a few dead cats.
You carry strange tidings.
And you're hiding.
Okay, so I remember we did manage to take a peek in here using like a summon, but we didn't exactly make it here ourselves, I believe. This could be the first time for us being here.
Alright, time to skulk about. More for you.
Oh, that's right, there could be traps here. Maybe we should move a little bit carefully. But we're looking for the jar containing his heart, right? So that did update again. We found Ancient lair that Mr. Carrion wrote about. Hang on. I thought we have seen that already.
Should mind my step.
A mummy's memoirs. Some mortals might wonder why a mummy lord would abandon a subterranean crypt where he has abided for several human lifetimes, safely conducting delicate experiments into the very nature of life and its so-called opposite, death, and trade all that for a perilous existence in a ramshackle waterfront house in the cesspit of Baldur's Gate. Some mortals might be morons. An entity of erudition and taste must naturally have a keen appreciation for what the surface world has to offer. The lilt of music and the lyricism of poetry, the cry of seagulls over Grey Harbour at sunset, the touch of a soft, non-decayed hand. You don't need a nose to savour a fine wine. All of these things and more I have earned through my dedication to esoteric studies, but all of these things, as well as rare alchemy ingredients, alembics, and athanors, cost money. A lot of it. Thus my new career as a high-priced and exclusive mystic consultant to the wealthy of the upper city. I have needs, and they will not be denied.
A secret lair in the Undercity ruins. What was Carrion doing there?
What? The Undercity ruins. So it's not here. It must be somewhere else then. Ancient lair that Mr. Carrion wrote about. We should look for clues about where the heart might be. Okay. Well, if it's not here, what I might do is just go to the Undercity ruins once more. And I'm just trying to remember where we picked up on, you know, the stuff related to the Mystic Carrion. I don't think it was around here, because this is where we sort of worked towards trying to get to Orin. And we've sort of been through the entire area. There's obviously the brain up that way, which we will get to. Oh, of course. I've forgotten everyone else.
Quickly then.
Okay, let's look at this again. So yeah, it's just up here. So maybe I should just explore it again. I thought we saw everything. Or maybe I missed something. Yeah, this spell rot. Funerary jar form and function. The upper part of this tablet describes the necromantic ritual spells employed to inhere portions of a creature's spirit within its extracted organs, and then sealing these spirit-infused organs inside funerary urns and hiding them to preserve the life force contained therein. The bottom of the stone is crossed by a scratching of crooked letters that decipher as follows. A brilliant idea, but not an idea of genius such as the concept it inspires in me. Where better to hide such precious treasure than inside the animated body of a guardian who doesn't even know it's there. Okay. Are we saying the heart of the Mystic Carrion is within Thrumbo himself?
A zombie hiding a jar granting immortality. The life's work of an unstable mind.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening. Oh man, this is getting complicated. We found a note in Mystic Carrion's lair and learned that he has been putting canopic jars containing his organs within his zombie servants to preserve his life force. We must tell Thrumbo. Well, what are we waiting for? Heapside Strand is where we need to be. Alright. Back down. Let's do a quick save here. I get the feeling we might be fighting.
Another step forward.
Potentially. But let's have a chat.
Very well.
You came back. Please, tell me you found a way to destroy Mystic Carrion.
I know where Carrion keeps his canopic jar. It's inside your chest.
What? His rotten heart was inside of me this whole time. Get it out. I have to get it out.
Oh. Oh, okay, he just like throws it up. Okay. Let's have a chat with him again.
That slimy bastard. He hid it in me the whole time. Please, take that foul thing and grind it to dust.
Okay. Well, let's grab this thing. Obviously, there's still the stuff with Lady Yanath and, you know, the painter. But, you know, since I'm unwilling to pay, and also I kind of don't want to turn in Thrumbo, I feel like we have to take the Mystic Carrion down. And I guess this is our ticket to do it, but I'm not sure how we go ahead and destroy these things. So, we found Mystic Carrion's heart. We must destroy it if we're able to kill him for good. We told Thrumbo that he had... Yeah, okay. So how does this work? We've got various jars of the Mystic Carrion. It's resistant. Oh, hang on. Fire vulnerability. Yeah, okay. I see what's going on. So, we're going to need to burn the hell out of it. I think, you know, just for safety, we're going to do it in the safety of our nice tavern room here. Surely they won't mind us, you know, burning a few things here and there. But yeah, we better sort of place all of these jars down and we'll just burn them one by one. Assuming then that, you know, we would then have to go back to the Mystic Carrion and then fight him. Maybe we can even do that without doing the whole, you know, going through the whole rigmarole of, you know, gathering the jars. Maybe it makes the fight a lot easier. Or perhaps maybe he's just simply invulnerable. And perhaps maybe makes the whole thing impossible. Who knows? But anyway, there they are. I think we'll do the hearts last, but yeah, we'll get to burning all of this in the next episode, I would have to say, because I am due for a break. Hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Drop me a like as usual down below, some comments if you have some suggestions. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.